Yo. Okay, we're getting out to episode 12 of Marvel TV Talk. This episode I'm covering. We had no episode of The Gifted this week, which is, I don't think they might be on break, and they might be back in like the spring, so that's probably what's going on with that. Which I wasn't aware of, to be honest. But we got Runaways episode 7 and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 4. So I'm gonna dive into those. I'm gonna get into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 4 because this season for me hasn't had the strongest start right now. Because from the most part, I just pretty much hope we ain't on the in the future and on this like desolated little rock for the whole season, because that's pretty much gonna kind of get annoying to me. The stuff they did. A couple things that stood out this episode was, one, the return of Fitz. That's probably the best thing they could have did this whole entire episode, because I don't know if they realizing like, yo, people are really not into the whole Kree thing, especially the way they're using the Kree. It's not really the whole storyline behind them. They kind of introducing all the stuff they've done as far as like being at a different place, the Kree and Inhumans. They kind of all implemented all into this season, but it hasn't just hit for me yet, because Cassius is kind of annoying. His side piece or whatever the hell the other blue chick name is, the girl with the like carry around the balls, like twirling balls and shit. She doesn't talk, doesn't do shit really, to be honest. So I haven't really connected with this season yet. So them bringing back Fitz this episode, and for him, I don't know why Fitz is always in something to where I guess he's been here longer than everybody else and then made his way across the galaxy and become a boss to where he can afford to buy people now. I don't know. I don't know. They're gonna have to explain that next episode, or at least give us some detail as to what's going on. And is this an evil Fist, or does he have a plan? Most likely he has a plan, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm enjoying what they're doing with Daisy's character. They kind of making her seem like a nonchalant, yo, I know what I'm doing. You really don't know who you messing with type. That's pretty much the thing I'm giving her. And poor Jebba, her character is pretty much just dead in the eyes at this point. They're not utilizing her for nothing. And the little gold shit painted on her forehead and on her lips. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. They made the character just, I don't know. One thing I did enjoy though was the fact that we learned about DJ and pretty much his whole situation, and the fact that the voice that he heard on the scandal was from his father. We heard that, his mother was killed when he was 9, and it was thought that his father was killed the same way, but apparently there's people living on Earth, and it makes me wonder, like, when people go to Earth, do they get saved or do they get ate by the roaches? I don't know. It's got like some Men in Black type vibes with that whole thing. It's pretty much what the roaches remind me of. The thing, the first Men in Black with the big roach dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I wonder what Will Smith pop up in this thing. Him and Kay. They probably dead though, because the Earth is gone. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, the whole thing with DJ's backstory, and it's kind of like strange. Of course, we saw the DJ sold him out, but in my mind, DJ had a plan the whole time because he didn't sell out to other people as well. But when he got back to him, he didn't tell him that they had. It kind of has you wondering, like, where is he at on this whole thing? And in his mind, he said, "Yo, I want you guys to succeed." But was that only because he had heard his dad's voice on like the radio? Don't know for sure. And to be honest, I probably would have been hesitant to help him as well, because they constantly punching me in the face. I feel like I'm being mistreated for something I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably be like, you know what, fuck y'all. Y'all do y'all own thing. To be real. Another storyline they played in here was the fact that Mick's daughter, they put that, well, not Mick. The fuck I get Mick from? I'm thinking about fucking Ladies of Tomorrow. But what's her name's daughter, and they put that whole thing in his head to like, yo, just a big guy, they go rust some people up, you know what I'm saying? You like a enforcer, I guess I would say. And Yo-Yo, like, yo, I came from this, so I know what it's like. I know how people are in this area and how they protect it and stuff like that. So you ain't really got to necessarily do too much to get what you're looking for. But the fact that when you find out that, like, he's roughing up somebody and is threatening to kill a baby, even though he doesn't know necessarily what he's talking about, and then the guy pretty much said, like, you don't even deserve a child, knowing the fact that his kid, he's had to literally see his kid die twice. So I probably would have snapped too. I'm saying, oh, episode cool. I think it was better than some of the previous ones, but it still hasn't just caught me yet. Also, we found another Inhuman, the guy who can read minds and pretty much let other people read his mind. That's a unique ability, but only thing I think that would be really good for is like picking up chicks and like playing poker. It probably would like have a lot of use on like Earth, like, but like in the space, I don't think it's the best power to have right now, especially not from the situation he's in, because people can do unexpected stuff. So, yeah, but like I said, we'll see where we're going with Fist in this whole thing, and he wants Dates to have a battle to the death. We don't know what happened to Maya. It's just gonna be kind of strange because the girl with the balls and shit, she's killed everybody else, but for some reason we gonna see that she spared Maya. She's a main character, so it has to happen this way. But it's kind of like should have did something else, like have Maya jump down like a shaft or something. So, but it's cool though. The Gifted episode, no, not the Gifted. Runaways episode 7. We got some more confusing stuff because Victor is it's kind of getting like wishy-washy, because at the beginning we see him as like this great dad who's enjoying being around his son and his wife, who really just got through cheating on him, but he's all of a sudden forgiving her, and he's working with his son. But he also sees like this television screen that's from the future that's telling him, yo, don't use the fist cuffs. And I'm thinking, yo, that was a message. So what happened at the end would have never happened. But he's figuring in his mind, yo, okay, my son has learned. My son has his teachers has taught him so well that he's able to communicate with me from the future. So you're thinking like, okay, I'm about to go ahead and praise his teachers and be so happy, and that's pretty much what he does the entire episode till he gets to the end. I'll come back to that. Tina, not Tina, is her name Tina? Carolina's mama. I begin these. It's a lot of names. It's a lot of characters, a lot of names. I'm not gonna remember them all. But we get to Carolina's mom, and she's wondering like, yeah, and they're in there pretty much about to pull the plug on some guy who's pretty much about to die, and she's giving her blessing before he go, and then Frank pull up in this bitch and save him. Frank got superpowers. I guess Jonah could give people superpowers. Don't know too much about Jonah, so not gonna question it. But that's pretty much the thing about like, it's technically mutants, but since Marvel don't have the rights to mutants, well, they do now, so it pretty much at some point we'll probably just be like, yo, they're fucking mutants. But the fact that he can heal people now, and he pretty much going out his way like, yo, Carolyn, I mean, whatever his wife's name is, he be like, yo, you've been hiding shit from me the whole time. Even though he still sees the vision of Jonah fucking his wife. Why he ain't checked about it, I don't know. I just that man business, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But at the same time, I'm wondering like, okay, you seen this vision, and I'm pretty sure you can. Did Jonah sweet talk you too? I'm kind of Jonah's starting to feel like Lucifer to me, even though this guy just get through fucking your wife, he can sweet talk you and make you be like, oh, it's all right, cool, brother. Yeah, I'm not even bothered by it. I don't know. That might be the case. Uh, Molly's steady getting on my fucking nerves. Probably my least favorite character on this show. And that's even include the parents, if I'm being real. Because she does dumb shit. It's like you have situations to where like you could do the smart. You have like two options: the smart thing or the dumb shit. Every time she chooses the dumb shit, man. So for her character to be like, for them to ultimately have to be like, yo, we have to ship you out with your relatives, some other relatives, just to keep you, protect you. I'm kind of like, yes, yes. And another thing is every fine high school girl, listen, listen, this is for the show, but is every fine high school girl like gotta be an asshole? Just because like she's the leader of the dance line, or I'm like, come on now. Then Molly just falls right into nobody's that fucking gullible. I don't give a damn how bad you need somebody. Nobody immediately goes to do something like that. You sit around and you think about it. So I don't think that was executed well. Also, the stuff with Alex and Nico, how Alex got Nico's mom's password. I still want to know, but they completely skipped over that. Also, the encryption is pretty much almost done at this point. I don't know exactly. I think we have like 10 episodes. So I'm wondering, what's the end goal for Pride for one? Because we still don't know what that's all about. What's Jonah's whole mission? And if somebody in the group gonna turn on each other for the sake of their parent, not gonna be Chase. His dad is dead at this point because his dad pretty much went crazy. So that's not gonna be him. I highly doubt it's gonna be Alex. If it's anybody, I see it being Nico turning her back on Alex and erasing like the whole data encryption and the video of their parents killing somebody. But it's kind of a blur right now. Two characters, well, a character I think took like a backseat this episode was Carolina. We didn't really get a lot from her. Her and Gert, to be honest. I had a little part of the episode where they had a little conversation because Gert still sneak dissing because she liked Chase, but Carolina like Nico. I'm not gonna get into that. I got into that last week and it got very, very confusing. But like Runaways is probably out of it and The Gifted is like neck and neck for like best stuff as far as Marvel like TV, like, because it's better than Agent Shit this year, definitely. So far, these first 7 episodes, it's a lot of speculation. My whole thing is I don't know where we're going. That's probably the only thing right now. I don't know exactly where we're headed. We know what the kids trying to do. They're trying to put all their parents in jail, which is gonna be kind of crazy because their parents all like millionaires and shit. It's kind of like, yo, what happens to me after? Because this show couldn't work in the hood because it's gonna be like, yo, I ain't studying what the fuck my parents doing. I'm trying to get something to eat. So for them to be in the suburbs works perfect. This show works perfectly in the suburbs. But I just don't know where it's headed. I don't know what the parents end go. And we're like 7 episodes in, so that's kind of like scaring me because I don't know where we headed, or if it's just like just a story being told, and we have to wait to see. And once it comes out, we completely understand. So I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more Marvel TV talk when I'm covering like Agents of Shield, Runaways, The Gifted, all the Netflix shows, and for other movie reviews, anime reviews. Subscribe to my channel. Till next time.